Well, listen, we love you because nobody watches TV quite like you do. Whether you're live tweeting shows, whether you're on Instagram just posting you watching the show, people are obsessed with how you watch TV. Do you think that that made you the shoe-in for being the host of this year's Movie and TV Awards?
Yeah, I think so because I think I watch TV like everybody else watches TV. People are always asking, can they come and watch a show with me? And I'm like, no, because you wouldn't enjoy yourself because I pause, I think, I talk, I pace the room, I go through the scene again, especially if I'm live tweeting. So an hour show could take 2.5 hours for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we want to watch TV. No, you don't. You would hate it. You would hate it. I'm the worst. And I'm loud.
What I love about how you do it though, it's not about cropping it to get the perfect filter or the perfect picture. You are real, like it's organic. Is that an approach that you consciously came up with when you thought about how you'd engage on social?
No, I'm just ghetto. I don't got equipment and all of that. I got my iPhone and this is my personal time. You better be glad that I took the time to damn record this video. I don't care if my hands are shaking. Stop watching it then.
I love that so much. Yo, what is the key to a good award show?
Whenever you watch the award show, you used to watch it with your friends. It was a party. So that's what it should be. I mean, it's like, I think they've become so serious because of what's up, the awards that are up for people. And it's just become so serious instead of becoming a time that we celebrate what's happened in our industry through the year.
Absolutely. And with this being a live show, what have your experiences doing SNL, what have those experiences taught you about how to conduct a live show experience? And have you ever had to kind of call an audible in real time because something went wrong during a live production?
Oh, always. Like literally every sketch I was in. If you really looked at the show, you saw me messing up all the time. I mean, seriously, there was times where I would look right into the camera, not knowing that camera's on, and just laughing because it's like, you don't know. I mean, the floor manager, the stage manager used to want to strangle me because he would be like, it's the camera with the light on. And I'd be like, all the cameras got lights though. All of them got lights. Which one? Keenan and Cecily used to talk about me so bad because I would be profiling right in it, this whole face turned in the camera that I'm supposed to be on. It was just like, yeah, it's live. And Lauren would tell me, I would mess up and be like, ugh. And Lauren would be like, it's live TV, babe. You just don't know.
Do you have a go-to move when things don't go as planned?
I just start laughing. Start laughing. Everybody else started laughing. Woo! That was funny.
I love that so much. It's funny. Looking at your career, there's something very special about who you are in this industry because you have been able to have a hand in reviving some of these iconic American franchises. Ghostbusters, Supermarket Sweep, which you've hosted, Coming to America. When I think about these uniquely, distinctly American, iconic franchises, Leslie Jones has had a part in it. Is this something that you consciously tried to do and planned, or is this just fate working itself out in where you found yourself?
I think it's fate. I definitely didn't know that I was going to be in stuff like that. So I think it's definitely fate, bringing some of the magic that I have to these projects. And then plus I'm 53. So, we didn't got into the stage where they ain't coming up with too much original stuff anyway. So I'm,
Absolutely. When I watched your premiere, the first episode, I think it was, of Supermarket Sweep, when you talked about, listen, I grew up on this show. Now I'm hosting the damn thing. Had the pleasure of watching you host the BET Awards a few years back. And how would you describe your hosting style?
I am like I do comedy. I'm just like I am in person. I mean, if you was to meet me in person, this is no different than what I do. I might be just holding and being a little proper for you right now, but pretty much what you see is what you get.
Absolutely. We love it. And that's what we love you for. Style is always on fleek. I see you styling right now. I heard you got some amazing looks picked out for the night, styled by the talented Brian McFadder. And it made me think of something that you tweeted 5 years ago, leading up to the Ghostbusters premiere. I remember you tweeting, "It's so funny that there are no designers wanting to help me get a premiere dress for this movie. That will change, and I remember everything." And that has most certainly changed. Do you have any messages for folks who tried to stun on you back in the day and now are scrambling to get a chance to put a dress on Leslie Jones?
Oh my God. And you know what's so funny? Because that happened so quickly. Brian came over to my house. He was like, yo, we gotta go to the store because no one's calling about a dress. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's Ghostbusters. How am I not getting somebody to do? So I was always, Twitter finger turned into bitter fingers. So I tweeted out, I was like, on the way out the door, I was like, yo, that's real funny that people ain't trying to dress me, but they're gonna be trying to dress me. I'm like the total model for fashion, designers. I'm tall, I'm elegant, and I'm classy. Bitch, I'm classy when I put on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person that my mom always knew how to dress. My grandmother always knew how to dress. I like to dress. I like to put on good stuff, look good in what I do. I just thought people would run, but I really didn't think that my size was a deal. I've been this size my whole life and been able to buy clothes. Are you telling me that it's because I'm a size 12? Marilyn Monroe was a size 14. What?
Come on.
What? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that need to change, because to me, if you're a fashion designer, who you designing for? Who are you designing for?
Exactly. So what do you have to say to those folks who are right now eating their words because they missed an opportunity?
I say, and get it together, because Kristen gonna make all y'all money. Regular people watch TV.
That's right.
Everybody ain't J-Lo, everybody ain't Beyonce, everybody ain't Leslie Jones.
You said it perfectly. Before I let you get up out of here, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask the queen of TV and movies, what award would you give if you were able to give a movie and TV awards? Because the MTV Movie and TV Awards are different. We aren't just giving Best Actor, those Born Awards. We're giving awards like Best Kiss, all of these crazy things. So if you had an MTV Movie and TV Award to give, what would you give and who would get it?
Ooh, that's a good one, dude. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's the best thing. The thing that I love the most seeing is like makeovers. Like something starts right here and then they turn it into something else. So like they should, like, the best makeover or most valuable player. Like somebody started off like dressing really crappy in the beginning of their career and now they dress really good. Like I might be a candidate for that. But I'm just saying, stuff like that. Like, best legs. Like best legs in the business. You know what I'm saying?
I love that so much. Leslie, thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
I appreciate it.